Imagine a world where you just walk into a store, grab what you need, and leave. Well, that's the idea behind Amazon Go. It provides a queue-free, checkout-free shopping experience. So far, we have Pokemon Go and we have Amazon Go. So this generation seems to be pretty active. But all jokes aside, what is Amazon Go? So Amazon Go is a 548 square meter market, and it has everything that you'd possibly imagine a supermarket could have. So it has bread, milk, eggs, snacks, and even ready-made meals. But here's where the difference comes in. You no longer have to spend hours waiting in a queue only to reach the checkout and find that A, you either forgot your card, or B, you didn't bring enough money. Now, all you have to do is walk in, take what you want, and
get out. What? Get your and get out. You're done.
And as soon as you leave the shop, your Amazon account linked to your credit card will be billed for the purchase. Now we get to the other big question, and that is when and where will it be available? So far, only Amazon employees are allowed to use this technology, but they said by early 2017, the store will be available to the public. Now, where is it? Well, it's actually in Washington, D.C., in Seattle. So if you want to check it out, you can go there and check it out. But they said that they are planning on having 2,000 stores across the United States by the end of 2017. And that sounds pretty good. Of course, there's another big question that I'm pretty sure you are asking right now, and that's how does this thing work? Well, Amazon is not really eager to tell us how it works, so what we had to do was take the patent and analyze it and see if we can kind of guess how it's going to work. So here are a few theories. Firstly, I think they're going to use cameras. So if you look at the patent, you'll see that they have a diagram and it has a picture explaining what it's doing. So basically, the camera takes a picture of you as you approach an item, and as soon as you leave that item, it takes another picture of you. And so obviously, if the shelf had 10 items and it now has 8, then it means that you took 2 of the items. And that's how it knows what you are taking. The second theory is that they are putting scales on each shelf. So if a shelf weighs 1,000 grams before you walk up to it, and as soon as you walk past the shelf, it weighs 500 grams, then that obviously means that you took 500 grams worth of a product, and that's how they know how much to charge you. But, like I said, this is all guesswork. It is in the patent, and that's what we are analyzing. If you want to make your own theory about that, I will leave a link to the patent below, and you can check it out, and maybe you can figure out how they are going to make this thing work. And finally, does it suck? So the first major problem that we experience here is the job loss, because now you don't need cashiers or people to work at registers. That process is completely eliminated, so that's a lot of jobs that are going to be lost because cashiers are no longer needed. The other big problem is how do families go shopping in a place like this? So each member needs to scan their smartphone before they enter. So how do you bring in a family of 4, and if there's a baby, I highly doubt that baby has a smartphone. And then, once the family's done their shopping, how does Amazon know that it must only bill the main member of the family and not the 3 or 4 other children? How does it know that? And of course, the other problem is shopping with a friend. If a friend takes something off the shelf and puts it in your basket, who's gonna get billed for it? And of course, there is the alcohol problem. What is stopping a 12-year-old from walking up to the alcohol section, taking something out, and then walking out? I mean, it's not like anybody's gonna question him because you don't have anybody doing any checking. You just leave the store. So who's stopping that from happening? And now for some final thoughts. So I think that Amazon pulling off something like this is absolutely brilliant, because over time there will always be industries that you can't just put on the internet. For example, buying clothes. It's very difficult to buy clothes online because you can never actually put it on and see how it's going to fit you. And just like that, grocery shopping. Many old people, they just can't do it online. So if you can make it something physical that people can go to and you can make it really simple, it will absolutely work. I think it's a brilliant idea. Absolutely exciting. And to all the South African millionaires out there, if you can put something like this in South Africa, you, sir, will be a legend. Thank you.